Hello everyone! Runor's here, and welcome back to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Today we have the most exciting map of Fields of Isis, where we have today the Team 1 in this corner, Team 2 in this corner. Now on Team 1 we have Beyonce going UEF in a very nice dark blue. We have CescoooNZ going Cybern in red. We have on the second team Depony going UEF grey, and we have a third UEF player, Nautilus Beats, going UEF greens. We got 3 UEF players and 1 Cybern, so basically a little bit more diversity on this side, full UEF spam on this side. We're going to speed things up now in the beginning, because let's face it, Supreme Commander can be very slow in the beginning unless you actually play it yourself. Then you feel like you have no time at all, but when you watch the game, oh my god, you want sometimes to just, come on, please, let something happen. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself now. Beyonce is starting to move with his commander over here, having built a power generator and 2 mass extractors, and engineer is already over here getting a hydrocarbon power plant online. And it looks like Beyonce is supporting the hydrocarbon power plant. Now, at the same time, let's see then. The Sun is doing about the same thing, having built a power generator, having a land factory, 2 mass extractors online, having gotten a hydrocarbon power plant online. A land factory has been begun, and now is moving his commanders probably to take and reclaim this area over here. The same goes with Beyonce. Now, what do we have on Team 2 though? The Pony has finished the hydrocarbon power plant and is already going for an upgrade on his commander. What kind of upgrade would that be? That would be the shoulder drone upgrade actually. So he's going to get his shoulder drone to help him actually. So this we're going to be excited to see what he will do with that. Probably just, I don't know, either assisting in building here or send it over to this part and reclaim, because a drone is faster than your commander. And down here we see the same kind of build order for Nautilus Beats, having gone with land factory, having 2 energy store power generators here, having at the same time now gotten all his mass extractors online here, getting the hydrocarbon power plant, planning perhaps to get a air factory online, and 4 land factories planned ahead here. His commander is almost down at the part here where you can reclaim shit, and Nautilus Beats is designed to reclaim some rocks and some of these units behind here, but I think in my opinion that can be a bit risky, because CescoooNZ will get the Harbinger and the Titan wreck, so hopefully that will not be a punishment for Team 2. We see that here that the drone for the Pony is reclaiming all these things behind there. Beyonce can't really take it out, but now an interceptor came and took out the drone, so that no more will be had for the Pony. Looks like he has a second drone, so he has 2 drones on his back. Well, he had, and now he only has 1. Let's see, and in their bases, how are we doing on a reclaim though? So far, about 5 minutes into the game, we have about 1400 mass reclaim for the Pony. Nautilus Beats about 2500. Beyonce about 3000 mass, and CescoooNZ, I'm sorry if I say that wrong, please forgive me. The name. It's a bit funny when I sometimes go into the chat lobby site on FAF to see people sometimes mispronounce my name as Rune Horse instead of Rune Norse. So that's a bit fun, yeah. But anyway, down here now we see that a lot of units are massing for both sides here. CescoooNZ using his commander a little bit aggressively to keep them away from this factory so I can get it online for these Lobos. And Nautilus Beats has actually started on his commander. Let's see, what kind of upgrade will this be though? That will be the Tech 2 commander upgrade for his commander. Probably going to try to get for a Triad so he can get some extra fire going on. So soon reclaiming some of these units that ventured too far ahead. Really good in my opinion. And the Pony has, let's see, seems to be able to at least control this middle part. Mostly due to Beyonce falling back with his his or her commander. I'm gonna say his for simplicity's sake, because I don't know if Beyonce is a girl or a man, a woman or a man, girl or boy, whatever. Yeah. Let's see now. Ooh, Sessoon takes a little bit of. I mean, is it Sessoons? Sessoons? I think it's that. Sessoons. Yeah, I'm gonna say Sessoons. Pardon my Norwegian dialect kind of thing there, was Sessoons. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I'm starting to digress from what is really happening here. But this engagement, over here now, is quite handy for Nautilus beats if he can stave off the attack, because then he has a Triad here to provide extra defenses, and then he can reclaim all of this. And I gotta say, that is quite an impressive sight indeed. I gotta say, I love the Cyberns though. I love the UAF as well because of the tanks. I love the design on the Commander. It's so cool. Look at that thing. The Cyber Commander is cool as well, and I think he has a more realistic walking cycle because he's leaning forward, and you know, some of the units are really cool. I love the Rhino. The Rhino tank is really cool, how it shoots lasers. I mean, when in doubt, go with laser. Oh well, plasma, but you know, no, laser is not technically plasma. It's very concentrated light beams to heat up. Anyway, I have no idea when it comes to science. Okay, in the bases now, let's see what we see here. We see some T2 Land Factory HQ down for Deponent, getting a Mongoose online, getting more out on the field as we speak, with 4 other land factories and quite a lot of units amassing for him. How many T2 upgrades do we see? We see all the mexes have been upgraded, and except for these. What about for Nautilus? He has upgraded only 5 and still lacks 3 of them to upgrade, but he's not far behind. He should do this okay. Let then see what will happen when the rain comes down. In the base here as well for Sessoons, he has Tech 2 as well, so he will be able to get out Tech 2 engineers and Cyber and Tech 2 units. Let's see then what we have for... Yeah, here we go. Beyonce has gotten Tech 2 Land Factory HQ and is mass upgrading his land factories. What does that do to his eco though? Stalling a little bit. Well, not stalling, well, at least minus, so he won't really build anything that fast. Only, well, not recently, I found out about was it a month back or so, that if you go low on energy, you lose a little bit of mass. I kind of suspected it because it's sometimes when I got dropped low, it looked like it was less mass that I had getting into my storage, but I couldn't be sure until actually someone said, yeah, that's true, that's what happens. And a little bit of T2 point defense fire here hitting the side here, but oh, lovely laser fire there. So then, so far it looks like the air advantage is in Team 1's favor, having a lot of T1 interceptors for both teams here, while the Pony seems to be the only one so far that is producing air. That's a lot of T2 units for the Pony. Mostly Mongoose though, so not the most powerful unit, but they have the range and the speed in my opinion. And I gotta say, I love it as a raiding unit. The Mongoose is a fantastic raiding unit, and it looks so funny looking. I'm not sure what exactly they remind me of. This looks like someone just... Oops. Oh god, the zooming. It's a little bit of a lull here, but now these Mongoose are engaging the anti-air turret, taking it out, trying against an engineer, but now going for all these Tech 1 units here, managing to stay out of range and firing at them with the Gatling guns. Having not been able to kill that many, but... Oh, gotta be careful so it doesn't lose this shield generator though, for Beyonce. It's interesting to see how Fields of Ice is played, because sometimes I've seen, for example, 2000 rank plays. It can end up like in this if both sides are equally good, and that is basically stalemate to fight for the middle here. But at the same time, some people have one time, I think they just went for full com upgrade, and both the commanders pushed them one side and pressed into one of the bases and just completely obliterated that. And it worked. It was risky though, because one of the commanders, I remember, if my memory serves me right, went into complete red. And it was just about before it was a nuclear explosion from the other side. But anyway, we see a lot of Vipers here now on the field for the CescoooNZ. And I gotta say, I love this missile, where basically, when it's fired, and the buzzkill wants to hit... Come on, fire at... Oh, come on, fire at the goddamn thing. I want to show... There we go. It splits into 3 missiles. Oh god, it's trying to get that thing to go showing. When I actually want to show it, then it actually hits everything. But I love that about the cyber missile. So they don't do as much damage, but I mean, you still have more targets to hit them for the bus kills. And while it is one of the most coolest tactical missile defenses, I would say this Cyber Zappers is a little bit better. But in my opinion, the UEF buskill is cooler looking, though. I don't know, something about the sound that is so alluring. Now we see some flapjacks on the field for Nautilus Beats, wanting to counter this strategy that CescoooNZ has as well. That's a lot of units there for the pony, and the same goes for Beyonce, but not as many units as the pony. Quite a lot of mongoose, have some pillars in the mix there, some artillery, strikers. Oh, that's gonna hurt if he sends in everything at once, and if Nautilus also sends in on the top, if he manages to protect this side here from these units, because there's not that many units in this mix here. But we have a stealth field generator, so that's cool. So you can't see any of these units, so that's very useful actually. Now how are we doing in the bases though? Let's see then. We see that the Land Factory HQ has been halted. Does that mean he wants to plan getting a TH3? No, I probably just put it on pause. Getting some more power online for Beyonce. How are we doing on the eco-wise now? About 160 mass incoming for the pony at the moment. If that's due to reclaim, no, it's actually his income. And Beyonce have about 111 mass income. Then we see with Nautilus Beats having about 72-ish mass, and CescoooNZ about 97, so the pony has a huge amount of income here. And he's spending it quite wisely. Having gotten to T3 Land Factory already, have the other teams gone for T3? CescoooNZ have started to upgrade for T3, but the pony has T3 already. Going for T3 Air for Nautilus Beats. So that is very good indeed. Do we see... here we go. 50% upgrade on the Land Factory HQ. Are there some really good scouting here? Or they just know that at this point one should probably consider go into the T3 game. Some good scouting here from CescoooNZ, so that he has constant surveillance of this area. It's going to be interesting to see what they will plan to do next though. The pony sends out scouts to get more information on what is going on. I gotta say, that's a lot of units. I mean, that's a lot of tanks, mongoose. Oh, well, that's a phenomenal sight. A lot of air units on over there. How many interceptors does Beyonce have? 58! And how many does CescoooNZ? It doesn't have that much now. It's pretty much the pony that has the... Whoa, he's stalling mass energy now because he's going for VAS upgrade actually. So he's going to get extra resources from his commander. He has the shoulder drone upgrade, the T2, and going to now go for resource allocation system. So that is very nice playing for the pony. Lovely play. I love to see that. I love to see this game. This game is actually a really fun one to watch. This is a really lovely match. We're doing okay on the eco-wise, but can he see it? No, he can't. Is he just trying to fire in blind? I don't know. It looked like it for a second there. Let's see then. And a little bit of... I love that the pony is communicating with his teammate. I love to see that. I love to see that there's so much communication going on. It is so fantastically delightful to see. He's communicating, he's texting. It's just like perhaps it's a good idea to send his commander back. I agree, it might be a little bit risky having his commander on the front line at this point of the stage if someone had gone for like a... try to push a... oh, what do you call it? The spider bot for the Cybrans. And some demolishers actually here, firing over the ridgeline for the pony and harassing Beyonce's forces here. Perhaps not seeing it completely because, well, it should be seeing it now. Mongoose are moving in for the pony, trying to do some damage, I think. And it hit the shields though, so that'll still be able to hold it off. And Beyonce has a T3 commander now, so this is going to be very interesting to see what will happen. What do we do in the pony space? He's getting more kennels online. Fantastic, fantastic. Always nice having some extra drones. And now some Percivals are coming online for the field here. And that is going to help tremendously in the pony's attack. We also see some Percivals already, so we have T1, T2 and T3 in this mix. That is fantastic blend. But we see Percivals coming out from the base here from Beyonce as well, and since he has 4 factories that can push out Percivals, I think Beyonce will be able to hold off this attack. We'll have to see though, because that's quite a lot of units. If the pony sends in units here and just push in on the side, full frontal attack, that can actually do some real damage, but at the same time that's going to leave a lot of mass on Team 1's side of the map if they're not careful and if they do not win the engagement. So that can be very risky, but Mongoose are harassing from range, but now more Percivals are coming in here to provide extra damage, but a lot of Percivals are concentrating fire on Beyonce's own Percivals. And this is a UEF fight extreme, where basically it comes all down to microing and who has the most units and where you decide to fire them. And the pony is not sending in his other units to actually support his Percivals. I think these Percivals will go down. So this can actually be in Beyonce's victory, even though the pony has larger numbers, because Percivals is so tanky, they're so powerful. And oh, that's a lot of units for Team 2. They have so many units. I don't know if they plan to save it for later to perhaps do like an airdrop. I don't know. Try to get like Continentals and just drop them in from the side. That could actually be a viable option, I suppose. If I manage to pull it off. I loved if I get enough eco and I survive long enough. I love getting airdrops in. Or at least get him faster to the front if I have units there. It's faster to airdrop them over here so I can get it faster over there. But anyway, there's T3 and oh wow, sorry I didn't see it here. There's a Monkey Lord here for CescoooNZ, and where's he gonna send it though? He's gonna send it over here, but can Nautilus beat see this? I don't know, but he's building Ravagers now, so either he's expecting it or they have seen it by scouting, and I assume they have scouted. And there's Ambassador's Tech 3 strategic bombers here now. And what will the pony fire against? I don't know. Did he manage to fire it? I can't see. And now Nautilus Beats will be able to see this Monkey Lord, and now it's really important to get these Ravagers online. He is deciding to stand there and keep building the Ravagers because he has faith in his firepower of the Ravagers and the shield that it will protect him. And I gotta admit, I think that actually this Spiderbot won't be able to get close. Taking quite a lot of damage here, going into the yellow. Already going into the red. Doesn't want to give this mass to Team 2, and I give the thumbs up for this. That is a lot of mass you do not want to give to allies. I would say it takes too long to get this regenerated unless you can get a second Monkey Lord online. I'd say, I don't know, control K8 and reclaim it. That could be a viable option. I don't know. But more. Now we see also T3 Air for Nautilus Beats. So both players of Team 2 have air, and oh, these demolishers are constantly hitting Beyonce's Percivals, and they're very damaged. One of them are actually burning, and will they take too much unnecessary amount of damage? Well, unnecessary and unnecessary. I don't know what's called unnecessary though. But oh, what's this? Oh, that gotta hurt. That gotta hurt indeed. Oh, Beyonce, please do... I don't know, something about it. Move them, please. No! Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt so bad. Will another one hit? Ah, yeah. Another one hit. Another strategic bomber came in. But a lot of them are being taken out now. So, let's see. Yes, will he destroy this for reclaim? Please. Yes, he does. CescoooNZ is destroying this so he can get extra reclaim. And it's really good. And he's going for a liberator. That is really good. Can Nautilus on the other seat. Yes, they have targeted. So he can... Oh, shoot, he's building a nuke. We gotta get nuke defenses online. Let me see. The pony has started the production of a strategic missile defense. He is about 30 to 40% done with that. And is starting on a Novak center. This game is... phenomenal, fantastic, exceptional. We see Novak centers, nukes being built, Percival spams. We see what do you call it? Mobile heavy artillery. We see strategic bombers. We see, oh gosh, there's so much going on now. This is fantastic. I'm just going down to +1, no, +0 now. Right, that would be normal speed. Yeah. This is phenomenal actually, because if he gets the Novaks online, does Team 1 have any shields? They have very little shielding in the base, and I mean the Novaks is, I mean if a commander sees that it's building a Novaks and oh yeah, it's building Novaks, if you build enough shields, one Novaks is pretty much useless. Of course, if you don't have any shields in your base, that can do some pretty large amount of damage. But the nuke to CescoooNZ is done, and he's starting to mass trying to get this nuke online, and it's going acceptably well. Far up. How does it do on eco though? He's doing okay on eco actually. And what is this? We see some engineers coming down here for the ponies. Is he going to try to go and reclaim? Because there's a lot of reclaim here, and if he manages to reclaim all this, that can really pay off. And now there's a lot of wasps coming in here, but on a patrol mission it would seem? No, it's not. They were just moving there to scare them, trying to lure them away, I suppose. I don't know, but it is at the current moment. I would say that the air dominance is on Team 2's favor. They have managed to get T3 more than Team 1, and that is a lot of artillery. Oh god, that must hurt. How many demolishes is there in this mix now? 7 demolishes. Oh god. That... Oh god. What will Team 1 do though? They have 2 quantum gateways. They're building quantum, like support commanders. Oh, this can go so many ways. I don't know what will happen though. The Liberator has about 40-ish%, or almost 50% done. What about the nuke defense? That is almost 50% as well. We're going to go to +2 again, because and the Novaks has been completed, and the pony has begun on a second Novaks Center experimental satellite system. That is amazing. He is really ambitious here, and I gotta say that is phenomenal play. He has the base defense of a god. He is well protected. He doesn't really fear that as much in the air that can take him out. So this, I mean, how many wasps does he have? He has 42 ASFs online, and a little bit from Nautilus beam here. We see 7 from Nautilus beats, not beans or bees. What did I put in minus? And oh, what is that? And now there's a spider bot coming in here for CescoooNZ, and the defense satellite is actually firing a little bit on the Monkey Lord, but the changing target to the Percival that takes it down into yellow. I don't know what is his best course of action here, but this Monkey Lord, that's a lot of Percivals. I don't think that Monkey Lord will survive, but that's a lot of Percivals in the mix for Beyonce as well though. That is a phenomenal sight. Cyberns and UEF forces fighting together to take down UEF forces. Yeah, sounds a bit wrong. Sounds a bit odd. Well, not wrong, but odd. And that is a beautiful sight indeed, I gotta say. Now we only have to wait for the laser to fire. And apparently not. Oh, come on, fire. Oh, such a lovely sight. I love fields of ISIS. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, so many shots getting into the Monkey Lord, and it's rapidly falling. He's taking so many shots and so much damage. Oops. But, oh, all these units are taking fire. But now the Monkey Lord is going well into the red here. Needs to be careful of it now. But now the Percivals are gone on the move. The Monkey Lord is taking quite a lot of fire here though. But falling back now. Doesn't want to give this mass over to the other team. And this is a fantastic sight. Air battles going over. Well, that's patrolling, but still. And that is a very cool sight indeed. So much going on. This side here, oh, there's some bricks here being produced for CescoooNZ. Taking some artillery fire though, so they will have a diminished effect. And this nuke is almost done. How about in the pony's base? He is not as done as CescoooNZ. I think he will get the nuke defense up in time. The nuke eliminator has a nuke defense online already, so nuke missile. So where will he fire it though? He is firing it over here. Will he get it up in time? All this is going to be very exciting indeed. Will he get it up?
Strategic launch detected.
Oh my god, that will be so close if that nuke's hit. But I don't think it will, because he's sending in all the drones now to just get that nuke missile up. And that nuke defense, that is so close that it is. Wow. If he hadn't gotten that nuke defense up and sent the drones, that nuke would actually have impacted. But the nuke defense goes in and hits the nuke. So no luck for the Liberator strategic missile launcher there. But CescoooNZ is starting the production on the megalith. But how are we doing on the... what the deuce? Alright, he's going to destroy the spider bot once more to reclaim it. How are we doing on the reclaim though? Let's see then. On the reclaim game we have about 30,000 mass... no, 40,000 mass for the pony. CescoooNZ have about 36,000 mass. Beyonce have about 30,000. And Nautilus Beats have about 13,000. But that's a lot of reclaim for here that the pony can reclaim. Because there's been so much back and forth, and now a Fat Boy as well is being produced by Nautilus Beats, and with 2 Novaxes online and a 3rd being on the way. This is a phenomenal match. I mean, we have nukes, we have Novaxes, we have Fat Boys, we have Spider Bots, we have Megaliths. That is a phenomenal match. We have so many good combinations of T1, T2 and T3 units. We have support commands on the field providing extra firepower, the harassment of the demolishers. So far no one has seemed to gone for a air dominance of strategic bombers, but now we see scouting out for Beyonce, but those Novaxes is pounding these fusion reactors, and Beyonce is trying to get his own Novax online, but I think it would be more prudent, yeah, to get the shield drainage online, just spam out shields. Shield spam is so important right now. And no, please Beyonce, don't stop, build more shields, Can't you see how fast this is depleting? I know you're busy elsewhere, there's so much happening, but I beg of you, this requires your immediate attention, please! That is taking quite a lot of damage. At least repair that thing! Please! Send some drones, send some units to fix the shield! And the shield is going down. 2 Novax is fine. Oh my god, that thing will go down. Please, Beyonce, please recognize the threat. Please recognize the threat. Don't try to... oh, no. This is superbly played, but this is one thing I have to, like, say no to. Please. Get more shields online. It's no point. I mean, how are you doing on the energy? I see. You need energy to get more shields online, but I mean, just pause something here, build get things up, please. I mean, we see now that the offensive capabilities here are going to go up now, and the nuke is almost done again to fire now, but there's nuke defenses in the base for both here, and this one hasn't been completed yet, though. I mean, how are we doing on the... this one is almost done now, so actually if CescoooNZ fire at this again, no. The pony doesn't want to take any chances on risking getting hit by another nuclear strike, so that's very good. Having 3 Novaxes online right now, so I think, I mean, from what this looks, I would say this game is slowly creeping towards Team 2's favor here now. There's a fat boy here starting to pound away at the seemingly undefended southern corner. And this nuke is done now. What will it do with the nuke though? That's the question. And the nuke is firing and... oh, it's going over here! Phenomenal play here, so we can actually clear out and the megalith can fire. That's a lot of Percival. If they send in those Percival with the megalith after they're taking out this defensive line, taking out these 3 supports, Rambo preset commanders, and so many Percivals. Oh my god, that will be phenomenal. And taking a little bit of Ravager fire here though, so that's not too good. It's gonna hurt. And boom! I say, phenomenal nuke from Team 1, phenomenal play of the Novak centers for Team 2. Oh, I love to see this. And how would Beyonce doing though, poor soul? Oh my god, so low on eco. But needs to reprioritize his units though to build something else than air units. Now can't do that. Needs... oh my god, this can actually be very risky now. CescoooNZ needs to get more shields online. He needs to recognize the threat and upgrade these shield generators. I don't know if something... and there's a Spiderbot standing in the base here now. He could probably try to use that as support for this group of units. I don't know. This megalith is... how far is it away from... it's quite far away from a real veterancy here though. But it's starting to give support fire from afar. Beyonce needs to perhaps send these into support. This megalith taking some extreme fire from Genesis. And but now these defense satellites is going back and starting to focus on Beyonce. So this is dangerous play indeed. I mean, please Beyonce, get your commander to get either personal shields, shield generators, something. I beg of you, stop building ASFs, I beg of you, please! Oh, I mean, but at the same time, there's a push over here, and I can understand that, like, we gotta focus, we gotta get everything we got, and where did this sudden fleet of ASFs come from CescoooNZ? I didn't see it. I must have been blind. And nice play here, an iron reactor has been given to Beyonce, but I would say that Beyonce is doing nothing with his commander. Has Beyonce completely given up, or has he focused? Can't Beyonce hear that his commander is under attack? That is what frustrated me so. But now the fusion reactor is attacked once again, but the shield flickers back on, but rapidly falling. Back here though, we can see the megalith has fallen, and now these Percivals is coming in here, trying to reprioritize where they're going. The support armored command units are going in here, trying to go for the the fat boy, and one support commander goes down, and I think the fat boy will go down. There's a lot of Ravagers over here though. There are some Percivals here now, but all comes down to whether Beyonce will build more shields. Please Beyonce, I beg of you, you have this game in the bag, just please, I beg of you, do something about this. You're losing your commander to Novak's fire if you don't get more shields online. Oh my god, this is too painful to watch. Will the Percivals be able to get into the base before it's done? And no! Oh, 41 minutes and 43 seconds. Beyonce is going down, and what the hell was that? Was that a mini nuke? Was that a build nuke? I have no idea. And Nautilus Beats seems to drop out of the game? No, Nautilus Beats died actually. Nautilus Beats completely lost, and the pony is over there having lost, and CescoooNZ had left the game. No! I mean, he had pretty much the game in the box now, well, except for these. I mean, he has enough shields, he had Revenants, he could have done it. So I would say that even though Beyonce lost to Novak's fire here, it could have turned out differently, and I gotta say, but it's a phenomenal match. I love to see the Novaks is being built, that nuke almost going down when that nuke defense getting up just in time, that nuke that fired over here. Such fantastic play from both teams. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode, this video here now. I'm not gonna talk anymore, but thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, press that like button, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.